So today in class we looked at solving literal equations, and basically it's the same thing that we've been doing, except I'm going to solve for a specific variable and there might be even more variables involved. So let's say we have a situation where we want to solve for y. And our equation looks something like this: ax minus by equals c. So there's no numbers, no big deal. All right, and it's no big deal because you know how to solve for problems with numbers. So if I have a case where it's 5 minus 2y equals 7, the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. All right, both sides of the equal sign. Well, I'm going to do the same thing here. I still want to get y by itself, so I'm just going to subtract the first term from both sides. Instead of 5, it's going to be ax. So I'm going to subtract ax from both sides. Just like it does here, this becomes 0, this becomes 0. Just like I do over here, I'm just going to write down what I see. Okay, I'm going to write down what I see, except this second step. I know this is 2, but the question is, how did I get 2? I took 7 minus 5 to get 2, right? Well, it's the same thing. I just can't combine this. So all I'm going to do is write down c minus ax. Because I don't really write down 7 minus 5 when I do that. I know what that is. That's why I write down the 2. All right, my last step in this problem would be I divide both sides by -2 because I want to get y by itself. In the same way, I'm going to divide both sides by what I see there, right? Because I know that's going to give me my giant 1, right? This is going to divide out to be 1, so I'm going to divide both sides by -b. So now I'm left with my final answer here, which is 2 divided by -2 is -1. I know how to do that. Since I don't know how to divide -b into c minus ax, I'm just going to write down what I see. And maybe your teacher might have also talked about, if this is negative, what I could do is multiply the top and the bottom by -1. And if I do that, you're going to get this. Right? I'm going to distribute the top and the bottom by -1. And sometimes you might see that. All of these are equivalent forms of the same thing. At this point, we're happy if you can get here. And if you want a little bit of an advanced piece here, you can realize that all three of these are equivalent statements.